There is no real preparation for dealing with the reality of being in a combat zone. The training helps, and that's the idea behind a virtual reality exercise that the International Committee of the Red Cross is providing to field employees. VOA's Kevin Enox reports.
Anyone familiar with video games knows about the increasingly realistic depictions of war zones in popular games like Call of Duty. But this is no game. This is training for members of the International Committee of the Red Cross, or ICRC. Christian Ruffae is the head of the RC's virtual reality unit.
90% of our activities here in this unit is to create very serious training tools to teach our own staff or other partners like Red Cross and Red Crescent societies, like on first aids or again like forensic and security.
It's not the real thing, but for people who have been in combat zones, it's close enough to provoke powerful emotional responses.
With VR, with the goggles, you can get very strong reactions. We had some people who tested some of our VR products that were from Syria, and they could not finish one of the exercise or the simulation because for them it was too close from what they experienced in their real life.
Unlike most video games, the idea here isn't to be as violent as possible. It's to navigate a world where violence is routine, but the goal is to save lives.
Not just about running around and shooting people, which is normally the objective of most games, but we'll integrate the civilians component in it, so civilians will play a role. We also would like to be much more complex when it comes to like first aids or some other options like capturing instead of killing. So yeah, again, trying to offer a different experience to the gamer.
The Red Cross and the Red Crescent have an estimated 12 million volunteers working overseas, many of them in urban areas where most conflicts take place. These games help volunteers prepare to deal with the casualties, who these days, the ICRC says, aren't fighters, but mostly civilians.